Welcome to Blockbuster, everybody. What kind of movie section? Which movie section are we browsing today at Blockbuster? We looking at cartoons? We want to rent some cartoons, maybe some horror movies. I always loved going to the horror section, not because I liked horror movies so much, although I do like horror movies, but man, horror movies had the best cover art, didn't they? You just go, it was so creepy and always, usually the cover art for the movie was way better than the movie, right? On those horror movies and walking down the aisle in the horror section, that was so cool. It was like going to a haunted house, just walking down that aisle. Sonic says, I bought National Treasure 2 yesterday mainly because it came in a Blockbuster case. Nice, nice. Okay, so my Blockbuster story, here it is. So at Blockbuster, you know how they put the game cases out. So you know what game you're looking at on the shelf. They got the retail box sitting out front, and then they have the empty cases in the behind. Well, sometimes they're empty, sometimes they're not. I think they changed that at some point. The game used to be in a plastic. I have one actually. So you would have something like this, right? It would be behind the cover, the retail box for the game. This would be behind it, and you would take this to the register, and that's how you would rent your game. You would get one of these plastic uh, cases. All right. So we all know how that was with Blockbuster, right? The thrill of seeing the game case and the case behind it, knowing it was still available. Yes, that's right. Because if there was nothing behind it, you just had to look down at the ground sad and know you had to come back another day when it was returned. But yeah, that's excitement of seeing a big pile of them right behind the one game or movie you wanted to rent that night. That is so true. Yeah. Well, anyway, the retail. So what they would do at Blockbuster is they would take the game out of the retail box and put the box on the shelf, put the games behind it, and you all know the drill. Well, one day I figured out. I don't remember how I figured it out. Maybe I was curious. I figured out that if you open the retail box, they left all of the printed material inside the box. And guess what? A lot of video games came with posters in the box. So, yes, I would go down Blockbuster, open up all the boxes, and take the posters. I'd take the posters from all the boxes. So, yeah, I got a lot of posters by doing that. But the manuals you were usually gone, but posters remained. That's my story, guys. Thank you. Thank you.